Olá a todos! Mastering a foreign language takes time. Being able to communicate in Portuguese is no different. Learners face different challenges and are often faced with several verbal moods and tenses, which sometimes seem to be never ending, right? Today, I bring you the gerund. When students try to compare Brazilian Portuguese to European Portuguese, the use of this tense is what stands out as one of the big differences, commonly because it is often said that this tense has very little use in European Portuguese. Well, that's not totally true, and I'm here to walk you through its uses so you can master the gerund in European Portuguese. If you enjoy my content, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Also, consider being my patron to support my content. E agora, vamos começar! If you are thinking about what the gerund is in English, it's the equivalent to when you say swimming, running, drinking. In English, all gerunds end in ing. In Portuguese, the gerúndio, just like the infinitivo, is a nominal form of a verb. It can be simple or compound. In its simple form, the gerund is the ongoing verbal process. It expresses an action that is simultaneous to the one of the main verb. Today, I will focus on this simple form. Let's start with the basics. How do you form it? To form the verb is very simple. In Portuguese, verbs in the infinitive end in R. Therefore, just replace the R with NDO. Let's see an example for each verb group. Falando, comendo, partindo, pondo. Before I begin explaining the main situations where the gerund is used, let me go back and tell you why gerund is widely associated to Brazilian Portuguese. Because it's used the same way the English uses the present continuous. Estou indo means I'm going. European Portuguese tends to replace this gerund with estar a plus infinitive. So we say estou a ir for I'm going. However, it is not a fact that Portuguese native speakers from Portugal don't use this verbal form. It's actually still quite common in Alentejo and some regions of the Algarve. So be on the watch if you are visiting or living in these regions. Now, let me walk you through how to use the gerund. As I mentioned, it expresses different kinds of ongoing ideas. When placed next to the verb of the main sentence, it expresses a simultaneous action. A festa começou tocando uma música alegre. The party started by playing a cheerful song. Another use is it replaces the conjunction e to express simultaneous action. Eles entraram batendo com a porta. They came in slamming the door. If you ever read a recipe in Portuguese, you will see that the gerund is used very often. Ponha a carne no tacho, mexendo de vez em quando. Put the meat in the pot, stirring every once in a while. The gerund can also be used to express cause. Ele conseguiu chegar a uma boa posição na empresa trabalhando muito. He managed to get a good position in the company by working hard. You can use it to express condition. Fazendo mais exercício, ficamos em forma muito depressa. By doing more exercise, we got in shape very quickly. The gerund can express consequence as well. A música estava muito alta no bar, impedindo-o de ouvir a amiga. The music was too loud in the bar, stopping him from hearing his friend. You can also use the gerund to express concession. commonly used after the word mesmo, even in English. Mesmo pedindo muito, ele não vai conseguir uma reserva para hoje naquele restaurante. Even if he asks a lot, he won't get a reservation for today at that restaurant. The next one is one of the most important uses and that I suggest you take a close look. We use it a lot. Used along with the verb ir as auxiliary, it expresses a durative action that takes place progressively or the anticipation of an action. Enquanto a Ana vai às compras, o marido vai limpando a casa. While Anna goes shopping, the husband will clean the house. Vai comendo, que eu estou atrasada. Go ahead and start eating, since I'm running late. Also with ir as an auxiliary verb, but now in the imperfect, it expresses an action that has almost taken place, almost happened. A Ana tropeçou e ia caindo das escadas. Anna tripped and was about to fall down the stairs. Lastly, you will find the gerund in combination with the verb vir, expressing a durative action that develops gradually towards the time or moment in which the speaker is. Com a prática, o Pedro veio melhorando o seu recorde pessoal na natação. With practice, Pedro has been improving his personal record in swimming. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Share with me in the comments below how your Portuguese study is going, and feel free to give me suggestions for new videos. Obrigada e fiquem bem!